Hello, internet land. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Briget Boyle. Hope you are doing well this morning. It is Monday at 9:30, which is when I am here for your vocal vitamin. Glad to be here today. If you are tuning in, let me know where you're tuning in from, what your name is, maybe. If you have questions as I'm going through the 30-minute warm up, please do throw them in the chat and let me know. I hope you all had a good weekend. I'm going to continue to give this just a little minute to get rolling, get some people on here. Hey, Travis from New York, so glad you're here. Thanks for joining today. Let's see, what was the weekend? There was some, lots of teaching and hanging out. And what's up, Paul in New York? Hope you're doing well today. I've got my New York crew in the house, so. Yeah, happy Monday to you. Let's go ahead and get started. Why not? So go ahead and start by taking a nice breath in. You can put a hand on your chest, one on your belly if that feels comforting to you. And inhale, and then exhale. As you're taking one last inhale and exhale, try to think about maybe the top of your head going up a little bit, extending the back of the neck, maybe dropping the shoulders down. And then you can take your chin to your chest and open up the back of your neck and bring your head side to side, giving your neck a little attention, little love. Hey, Eve from England, so glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Let's take our hands up today. Stretch out the rib cage a little bit. You can go side to side. If you're standing, really feel yourself on your feet. Feel the weight kind of distributing through the bottom of your feet. If you're sitting, feel your weight distributing through the sits bones nice and evenly. Imagine your torso kind of sitting right inside of your pelvic bowl. And let's just do a little bit of rib cage rotation, just kind of moving around, creating a little movement and space. That feels good. Good. And then, hey, Josiah from Washington State, so glad you're here. Let's take our hands to our faces and do a little face massage. Waking up. So good. Yeah, and really, even the forehead. I know sometimes when I'm singing and when I'm teaching people, I notice the forehead is a real carrier of stress and tension. And so it's nice to kind of give that area a little bit of space. And then through the jaw, relaxing the jaw a little bit. And just start to make some sound. Hey, Kristen from LA. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining. Oh. So we're just doing some nice gentle glissandos. Oh. Maybe hum and chew. Ma, ma, ma. During this period of just kind of making some gentle noise, just kind of improvise, find the areas of your voice that need help or need some attention. I like to think of this as almost taking inventory of what's happening in your voice. We'll do a little breathing exercises today. We're going to start by forcing all the air out and then relax it in. Meaning, what that means to me is when you force it out and then you just let your belly relax, the air should just kind of come right back in. That's one of the coolest things about our natural ability to breathe is that it very much happens without much effort. You'll notice it, like I notice it when I'm talking, I take breaths while I'm talking that are very relaxed, and that's really what we're going for there. So go ahead, blow your air out again. Hey, Therese from Austria, so glad you're here. And one more time. Good. And this is preparing us for this next thing. Inhale, suspend, exhale on a sh. So we'll breathe in for 4 beats. We'll suspend for 4 beats. And then we'll exhale on sh for 8 beats. Okay. So I'll give you 4 for nothing, which means don't do anything for the first 4 beats. And then we'll start the inhale. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. Suspend. And shh. Inhale, suspend, and shh. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, suspend, and shh. Good. Now release the rest of that air, kind of force it out, relax it in. And let's go, hey, hey. What we're doing here is engaging the lower part of the belly and the support system below the diaphragm. Hey, 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 yo, ha, ha, ya. Good. Now just take another nice sort of hum and chew. Hey, Annie from Palo Alto. So glad you're here. Just a little last minute check-in with the neck before we get into making some more vocal exercises. Oh, and let's do some chest pounding. As we're making all these sounds, going through the exercises, one thing I want you to think about today, or one thing I'm also going to be thinking about, is how do we connect this talking voice and the sort of the feeling of how relaxed it can be to speak to the singing voice. So sometimes singing can feel very separate from the speaking activities, but I'm curious about exploring how the speaking and singing can feel similar. Okay, great. So we're just going to go on a And here what we're doing is trying to bring the vibration to the front of the lips. I like to think about sort of opening up the back of the throat a little bit, maybe lifting and rotating the sound forward just to kind of bring it up off of the vocal cords. Relax your jaw. Just a couple more. Good. Now we're going to do some horse lips glissandos here. Goodness, that feels good already. I'm already feeling like better. Love how singing does that. So horse lips, you can, if you have trouble making horse lips, which are this sound, you can put your fingers in your cheeks. You can just do a if you can't if the finger in the cheek doesn't work for you, just do an or you can, if you can roll your R, is another option. So whatever works for you, whatever you're feeling good on today. going to take a nice glissando. Ah. We're going to stay on glissandos for just a minute. My goodness, please excuse me. So we're going to do glissandos through all the vowels. So A, E, O, U. Okay. And this is just starting from the very top of your range, going all the way to the bottom. And I like to think about kind of sending a rainbow out from the front of your head as a way to get in front of the break. So if your voice is still cracking, that's fine. Like if you're going through and you really feel the transition from the two registers, that's fine. But I like to kind of encourage a little forward motion on that. Like if you feel the break about to happen, what happens if you push the sound forward just a hair? Sometimes also it works to think of it coming back. So everybody's different, and kind of just explore the possibility that you can get past your break either by pushing the sound forward, maybe softening it a little bit, and then or bringing it back. So we're going to go ah. Hey, Kathleen from Oregon. A. E. O. Ooh. Good. This is always a good way to take stock. For me today, I noticed that my break is a little more present than it normally is. So maybe some of the things that I'll be choosing to do as part of this warm up are going to address that now. So let's see, what would be that? Oh, let's just do. So we're going to go ma, okay? So it'll be last one. Cool, nice glissando. Let's do another one of those. Great. So now we're going to go on sa. We're going to hit sa, 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 sa. Here, pay attention to your vowel. Sa, 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 sa. sa, 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 sa. Cool. That's a low D today. That's probably where I'm going to stop there. Cool. I really like that saw exercise. There's something about basically the purpose of it is to kind of transition from this head voice or falsetto back into your chest voice, and I feel like it's a really nice exercise for getting there. Hmm, let's see. Let's do the breathing exercise that we've done a bunch, just to check in, see how the breath is going. So here, we're going to be doing a whole step, a minor third, and then a major third. And we're going to be saying all of these words on one breath if possible. So what I'd like to think about here is, again, kind of bringing back that relaxed inhale and then finding ways to constrict the air on its way out. And not tensing here or anything like that, but it's like what we're trying to do is almost I sometimes feel like it's actually in the belly that I'm sort of keeping the tension, and letting out as little air as I possibly can to make the sound happen. And you'd be surprised. I'm often surprised at how little air I need to make really loud sounds. So just kind of play with that as we're doing this. So it goes like this, and I'll just start. I know many of you have done this before, and if this is new to you, you'll catch on quickly. So take a relaxed breath in. Mi a mi e mi o mi u 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 mi a mi e mi o mi u. I had to breathe on that one. Sometimes as I get higher, I find it a little bit harder to constrict the air, but let's do this next one. Okay, breathe in. Mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u. A couple more. Mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u. Last one. Mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u mi a mi e mi o mi u. Beautiful. Awesome. Now let's just do another glissando. We're gonna head into some Bulgarian warm-ups. And as usual, I just want to say a little bit about my history with Bulgarian music. So I've been singing music from Eastern Europe since I was in my early 20s. It's been almost 20 years now, I realized, or maybe more than that, almost 22 years. And I really appreciate the choral music from Bulgaria. and its usefulness in exercising the voice and finding placement. In fact, I was working with a student the other day, and we were working on some American pop music and kind of struggling to get her up into her high, belty chest voice. And I was like, I wonder if I do a Bulgarian exercise with you, if that'll get you there. And it was really cool because it did. It really opened up the front of her, like the mask. It kind of opened up a higher range, which is really interesting. So, in fact, let's go ahead and do that exercise that I did with her. We've done this many times here, and repetition is always a good thing with these things, because then you can kind of gauge how your progress is. So, the words here are gliodai, ma, gliodai. And the O's, there's no diphthongs on them, so it's not gliodai, ma, gliodai, gliodai, ma, gliodai, okay? And so the melody goes like this. Gliodai, ma, gliodai, gliodai, ma, gliodai. I'm just going to break that ornament down a bit. Glio, glio, glio. Okay, so we'll just go through it. If you want to sing a drone, that's option 2. So that's just a single note. Glio, dai, ma, glio, dai. And then there's a third option, which is the bottom part. Glio, dai, ma, glio, dai. I'll sing that again. Glio, dai, ma, glio, dai. Cool. So I'll keep the drone with the piano, and you're welcome to sing along with that, or you can sing the melody, which will go like this. Glioda. Excuse me, my voice is like, what the heck are you doing, young lady? Gliodai, ma, gliodai. Gliodai, ma, gliodai. And then the bottom part. Gliodai, ma, gliodai. Gliodai, ma, gliodai. Bottom. Gliodai, ma, gliodai. 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 Gliodai, take a nice glissando. Oh, I love it. So let's go ahead and do Muddy Boil as a way to go down. Yeah, we're gonna go like this. Muddy boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. And if this is new to you and you're feeling familiar, just try to catch it, and we'll be doing it more later. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. And then if you want to sing a drone on this one, you can sing it on the second half. So Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Okay. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Let's just do one more. Mari boyo le bella boyo le bel prenda fil. Awesome. So that brings us to the end of our vocal vitamin. Thank you all so much for being here. I love working with y'all, super fun. Just a couple things. I am in the process of raising money for my new album called Heartbreak Residue. I recorded lead vocals on some lead vocals, but half the album on Friday, and it's sounding really, really good. I think it's going to be a really nice album. So if you want to support my efforts here, BrigetBoyle.com/crowdfunding. I greatly appreciate any energy that comes toward this music. It's been very healing for me to write the music, and it's going to be really exciting to be able to get it all down and then to be able to pay for the support that I need to be able to promote it. So on the page, on the crowdfunding page, you'll see some financial transparency things and some just what the money is going to go toward. And it's literally going to like come through me and pay other people to help me make it happen. And yeah, I really appreciate any support that anybody's able to offer. And yeah, I guess that's all. Oh, there's so many, things out there of ways to support other things that need help. Of course, helpsaveukraine.com is a really great resource if you're wanting to continually support the Ukrainian people, and go donate to Planned Parenthood, and like, I don't know, there's so many things out there that need support. And anyways, I think what we're doing here and the singing that we're doing is creating really good energy, and it's really helpful to me, and I'm hoping you're benefiting from it. And I just want to thank you so much for continuing to show up. I'll be here every Monday at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. If you know anybody who would benefit from this kind of work, please do send them my way. I will not be here the first or second Monday of June because I'll be on tour with True Life Trio. But yeah, we'll look toward the future. Okay, I love you all. I will see you next week, and take good care of yourselves. Okay, bye-bye.